How's it going, gorillas? Thanks for checking out today's version of the Whiteboard Brief. Your warm-up is 4 rounds of 10 glute bridges, 10 dead bugs, and 10 bird dogs. These movements are meant to be done slow and controlled, so make sure you go through them in full range of motion, paying attention to each portion of the movement.
For the glute bridge, start lying on your back with your heels about a foot away from your butt. Bring your hips up into the air, trying to become a straight line from knee to hip to shoulder. Make sure you're squeezing your butt at the top and bracing your core. For the dead bug, have your arms and legs straight up in front of you. Bring one arm back while bringing the opposite leg down. Then bring that same arm back and leg up, followed by the opposite arm and opposite leg. Make sure you are only moving one arm and one leg at a time. For the bird dog, start on hands and knees. Bring one arm straight forward while bringing your opposite leg straight back. Focus on squeezing your butt and your abs, then do the other leg and other arm. Make sure you're only using one arm and one leg at a time. Try to eliminate any excessive arch in your low back.
Today's workout is a 16-minute AMRAP. That's as many reps as possible in 16 minutes of 10 V-ups, 12 step back lunges, and 14 jumping jacks. If we want to make that workout a little bit more challenging, we can add a weight to the lunge and we can turn the jumping jack into a box jump. If we want to make the workout a little bit less challenging, we can scale the V-up to a sit-up, we can scale the lunge to a step-up, and the jumping jack will stay the same.
V-up start lying flat on your back. Bring your arms and feet together, making sure you get your shoulders off the ground. Try and keep your legs straight and your toes pointed. You can make this movement a little bit easier by bending your knees and touching your hands behind your hamstrings. V-ups can be scaled down to sit-ups. Start sitting up, lie back with your hands over your head. Throw those arms forward, sit up, making sure your shoulder and hip come into a straight line. The lunge starts standing tall. Step 1 foot back as you lower your knee down to the floor, trying to get a 90-degree bend in each one of your knees and making sure your front knee does not go past your toe. Make sure your torso stays vertical. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, you can hold a weight at your chest. You can scale the lunge to a step up. That can be with or without a weight. When you're stepping up, make sure your whole foot is on the box and lower yourself down in a controlled manner. For the jumping jack, jump your feet out as you bring your hands together overhead. Make sure you stay light on your toes and don't let your knees cave in. If you're going to scale up the jumping jack to a box jump, we want a 2-foot landing and a 2-foot takeoff. You can jump off the box or step off the box. If you're not familiar with this movement, I want you stepping off the box. If you're jumping off the box, make sure you get a full landing before jumping back up.
At 3, 2, 1, go, you'll do your 10 V-ups, you'll do your 12 lunges, and you'll do your 14 jumping jacks, and you'll repeat that as many times as you can in 16 minutes. What we're trying to do is maintain consistent pace throughout this workout. It's not a sprint, however, it's not super long, so you gotta be moving relatively quick. And the good thing is, each one of these movements taxes a different part of your body, so you should get a little bit of recovery for each body part as you're going through each other movement. The V-up is primarily core. The lunges are going to use your hips and legs, but in a more strength-oriented kind of way. The jumping jack or box jump will use your legs and hips again, however that will be more quick and explosive rather than slow and controlled. I really enjoy these workouts because you kind of just go through it round by round. You You shouldn't feel at any point that your heart rate is too high, and you also shouldn't feel like any specific muscle group is starting to fatigue more than anything else. Your abs are gonna get tired during the V-ups, your legs are gonna get tired during the lunges, your heart rate will go up during the jumping jacks or box jumps. However, each movement won't be tolling the same system. This is one of the few workouts where I think 16 minutes might go by a little bit quicker than you're expecting it to. Our post-WOD cool down today is going to be some mobility work. We'll get 3 rounds of a 50-foot bear crawl and a 50-foot duck walk.
The bear crawl starts on hands and feet with a 90-degree bend in your knee. Take small steps forward while trying to keep your hips and shoulders in a straight line. A duck walk is walking while in the bottom of an air squat, so make sure your knees are out over your ankles, your chest is up, and your back is flat, and take small steps forward as you traverse 50 feet.
Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you would like to work out with some of us from the gym, check out our free live classes. The link is in the bio, and I'll see you next time.